Hi, and welcome to Research Methods Managerial Decision Making for the fall of 2020. And I'm going to do this welcome video to go over the format of the course. And so we're going to start here on Welcome the First Day. Okay, and this is where this video will go once I have it finished. Here's a little welcome note. Okay. First day of face-to-face class, number of important issues, um, which we're going to clear that up on this video. Here is a global navigation for Blackboard if you're not sure how to navigate Blackboard. So here are some steps that we're going to go over. Meet your instructor, click on that. And there's my information as far as who I am and a little biography about me, so that you know who's teaching the class, what my teaching philosophy is, and all that. So I'll let you do that on your own. Otherwise, it just sounds like I'm talking about myself, which I don't like to do. And then learn about the course goals and policies. Okay, so here's the syllabus. Looks a little bit different than the normal syllabus because this is Learning House's format. So it's a little bit different, but I think it's pretty easy to navigate. You can save it if you want, and then you go through and it has the different sections, the course information, the instructor. We already went through all that. Okay, here's the topics that we're going to talk about. Here's our accreditation, ACBSP accreditation, which is a regional accreditation. And goes through all that. Here's the Stone Cipher School of Business. Whoops, sorry about that. Um, Stone Cipher School of Business core values. The I-CARE stands for integrity, candor, accountability, respect, and excellence. Okay, here's the university policies, ECU policies, the technology, privacy, all this good stuff that is pretty much in every course. Etiquette, I don't think at a graduate level we have a problem with that, but I have it in here just to make sure everyone's polite to each other and that everyone participates and that it's a safe environment for learning, not argumentative or rude or anything like that. That we're just here to exchange ideas and to learn from one another. Okay. Here's our evaluation. There's 4 exams worth 100 points each for a total of 400 points. Participation, which is the discussion boards. There's 7 of them, 28.57 points each. Is there any way I could get it to come out to 200 points? So you have 200 points, or 20% of the grade is the discussion board. The project, presentation, and research paper is 400 points, and that gives you a total of 1,000 points. And for some reason, Learning House likes to do things in percentage, but you can do 900 to 1,000 points is an A, which is 90 to 100%. Then a B is 800 to 899 points, which is 80 to 89%, which is a B. C is 700 to 799 points, or 70 to 79%. D is 600 to 699 points, or 60 to 69%. And then F is anything below 600 points. Okay. Exams, 4 exams during the semester, each is worth 100 points. Here's the project and research paper and presentation. So each student will conduct a project worth graduate business student. The topic may be anything pertaining to marketing, accounting, economics, or finance. The research paper must be APA 7th edition. 7th edition just came out this year, so we're not using 6th edition anymore, we're using 7th edition. If you're not familiar with 7th edition, you might have to take some time to get used to the differences between 6th and 7th so that you're giving me the right APA edition. Okay. It's a minimum of 6 pages, not including the title page, the table of contents, abstract, or reference page, which means the paper needs a title page, a table of contents page, an abstract page, and reference pages in addition to the minimum of 6 pages for the actual body of the paper. Okay, now 6 pages is 6 complete pages, not 5 pages and a half of the next page or 3/4 of the next page. It's 6 complete pages. So to be safe, you might want to go on to the 7th page and put a couple sentences on the 7th page so it shows that you have 6 complete pages plus a little bit more. Okay, minimum number of academic journal references. These are the only kind of references that are permitted in this paper. So you must go through either the library search engine or something similar to that that only gives you academic journals um, and the articles within the academic journals. So it has to be peer-reviewed journal articles, and they have to be less than 7 years old. Okay, so we want something that's pretty um, new as far as publications. So it has to be less than 7 years of age. Okay, and the minimum is 20. You need at least 20 of those. Okay, the rule of thumb is not including your introduction or conclusion. All the other paragraphs should have two different citations referencing two different references, and you shouldn't use a reference more than 3 times. So you shouldn't have a citation, you shouldn't cite a reference more than 3 times within your paper. So if you do that for 6 pages, 20 is about what you're going to need to fill 6 pages. Okay, so that should be pretty standard for you. Okay, PowerPoint presentation is basically telling us what the paper is about. Okay, I don't want you to give a book report. I just want you to tell me what the paper is about. You should have probably 1 to 2 slides per page. More than likely, one would be enough. And then you just give us the bullets or a graph or some type of graphic on the slide with some summary words, and then talk about it, what the slide is about. Do not give a slide that has this much text in it, and then just read the text. That's not um, graduate level presentation. Okay, so the slides should be very sparse with words, just a few keywords, graphic or a graph or a table or something that you want to talk about, and then talk about it. It shouldn't the talking about each slide should only take you 30 seconds to a minute because I just want you to give me the basics of the slide. If you want to go a little bit over, that's okay, but really a 7 or 8 minute presentation at most is all I'm looking for, just so that you would be like presenting it in front of the class. Since there's no Q&A, then that usually takes the other time when we give presentations. Okay? So I'm really only looking for a 7 to 9 minute presentation with 1 to 2 slides per page, and that's all we need. Okay, just to give me the basics of it. Okay, here's our modules 1 through 8. Topics: marketing, accounting, economics, international trade and finance, finance, stocks and bonds, and finance capital budgeting, and then our exams. Okay. Let's see. And then down here's the appendices, references, and that's it. Okay, so that's the syllabus. And let's look over here to the actual, did they put any? No. Okay, so if we look here, did they do that or not? It's like I asked them to. Okay, so here, that should be it. Chapter 2, key terms and definitions. Oh no, that's wrong. Never mind, they didn't do that right. So we're not going to even worry about that then. Okay, so let's go over here to the modules. Okay, so here are the modules. Okay, so module 1, marketing research from data information. Okay, so this is during week 1. Okay, So you click on that, and then over here you have the welcome video, which I'm doing right now. Objectives, what you're supposed to learn, and review, reading and reviewing the resources. So here we have all the resources, PowerPoints, marketing chapter one, knowledge-based clustering, view the lecture video, which is already there, and the principles of persuasion. And then you come down here. You're to make one meaningful entry, a minimum of 50 words concerning a topic in the assigned reading. So you do all this first. Now you have to make 50 word or more, minimum of 50, new thread, creating a new thread in the discussion board, and then the additional information is required. So if we're talking about marketing and you had some experience with marketing, especially something specific, a specific topic that you read about, then just give a little blurb, 50, 60 word blurb about your experience with that specific part of marketing. And that's all I'm asking for, is just to go beyond what everyone has just read so that we can see some actual application from your experience. Okay? And then you're to respond to at least one classmate's original threads. Again, if one of your classmates gives an original thread about a topic that you also have some experience with, either as a consumer or as an employee, or as if you have your own business, then go ahead and share that with us. But again, it's only 25 words, so we just want something real brief to enhance our knowledge beyond what's already in here that we've already read. Okay, so you can go over 25 words. I'm not asking you to stop right at 25, but I don't want it to seem burdensome to you. It's just all about us reading each other's experiences and gaining more knowledge. Okay, and both entries are due Saturday by 11:59 p.m. the week the chapter is assigned. So this is week one. So that means this Saturday by 11:59 p.m. you should have both discussion board entries entered into Blackboard. Okay, and then use discussion in the original course view. If you like to learn a little bit more about it, it's only 2.5 minutes. You could watch that video and then return to learning modules. So that's module one, module two, and all the way through. So this discussion board should be the same way each time, and each module is a week long. Okay, then we have the exams in there too. So don't forget about when the exams are due. So if you look at module three, week three, I'm almost out of time. It goes down here, and then so you have module three, exam one. So you should go through all the modules so that you know, um, when each thing is due, when the discussion board, when your research paper and presentation, and then each exam. They're all in the modules. So if you would just go through those 8 modules, then you'll know what the dates of each thing is due, so that you're not behind or you don't miss a due date. Okay? And then, of course, here's the rubric for everything that I have listed here as far as how I'm going to grade and how many points each thing's worth. For your initial post, 5 points, and for your content and for your reply, 8.5, 8.57 points, and then the project, how that's graded. Okay. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm looking forward to a great semester, great 8 weeks with y'all. And I really am glad that y'all joined. And I think it's going to be a fun class. I enjoy teaching this because you get a variety of things to learn, and it's not just one topic. So welcome, and I'll talk to you soon.